Well, Denny Hamlin finally got that win he was looking for at his hometown track, Richmond. Chevy Rock and Roll 400, he was dominating. Nobody could touch him. Nobody except Jeff Gordon. Denny won, led almost 300 of the 400 laps, going away. Last race of the regular season, Tony Stewart, another bad night, spun out. Looked sort of like an amateur. He was so ticked off at himself that he was laughing about it. He was making mistakes he said that he would have cut somebody else out for. Mark Martin makes the chase. In fact, he leads the points going into Loudon this week. They re-zero the points, and the guy with the most wins, and that's Mark Martin, gets the top spot on the standings. Don't know how long he'll stay there, we'll see, but Kyle Busch didn't make the chase. Missed by 8 points. 8 points. Brian Vickers did make the chase. Just edged him out. Matt Kenseth, he knew he wasn't going to make the chase. Came in 12th. Finished 14th. So, it's back to the drawing board. In fact, we talked to Greg Biffle. He wasn't too happy about things afterwards either. The Roush guys tried some new chassis setups. Nothing worked. They're sort of depressed, I get the impression. They've won 2 races, the first 2 races of the season. The rain-shortened Daytona 500, Matt Kenseth, and the next week's 500 at California, Matt Kenseth, and that's all they got. Carl Edwards, big winner last year, middle of September, no wins this year. It says to me that if anybody other than a Rick Hendrick car wins the championship, it'll probably be an upset. Kyle Busch isn't in the playoffs. Kurt Busch might be able to do something, but I don't know. His crew chief's leaving at the end of the season, Pat Tryson, and that's got to affect the chemistry on that team. Even though he ran strong, he finished second tonight to Denny. Denny's the only Toyota guy out of the Gibbs camp that's in the chase, with Kyle not making it. Hendrick's got the Tony Stewart satellite operation, the Ryan Newman satellite operation. He's got Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, and Mark Martin. And Mark still didn't want to say how much he really wants this championship. 50 years old, been doing this thing since 1981, and still hasn't won a title. Best guy never to have won a title. Maybe this is his year. He's odds-on favorite to have the points lead for at least the next 6 days. We'll see what happens at Loudon. Sometimes that's a graveyard for dreams. Remember Tony Stewart a couple years ago? Greg Biffle won Loudon and Dover last year and wasn't a factor in the chase the rest of the way. And of course we know what happened to Kyle Busch last year in the chase. First 3 races, Dog City. Never a factor again. The chase started to take on a life of its own. A little different than when you raced all 36 races and the guy at the end was the last man standing and he won the title. 10-race chase. It's almost 3 months. That's a long stretch. A lot of stuff can happen. Jeff Gordon says a lot of stuff is going to happen. And so does Carl Edwards. And Carl Edwards says he's hoping that a lot of stuff's going to happen because they need some brakes over there. We'll see. Loudon. First race of the chase. Mike Mulhern here at Richmond. Saturday night's Chevy Rock and Roll 400. Denny Hamlin. Mike Mulhern from MikeMulhern'sNASCAR.